listen to that music.
Out of practice?
I am out of practice. I'm way out of practice. But welcome back to Tales from the Empty Nest. She's Mama.
He's big boy.
We're the Gen X empty nesters. And it's been a long time since we've done an episode.
Yeah.
Much to the chagrin of like 5 people. No, probably about like 50 people really consistently pay attention to what we were talking about, which is good, I think. It means 50 people. That means we were touching 50 people. And we haven't done that in a long time. When do you think was the last time we did one? Like, if you just had to guess.
Beginning of May?
That seems about right. But I'm going to go back and look. I'm not going to do it this second. For actually, you know what? I can.
I figured you would have done your homework already.
Actually can. Anyway, check out the website right there at the top of the screen. talesfromemptynest.com. You can find like any way to contact us pretty much right there. You can find links to the TikTok, links to the Instagram, which we haven't posted on in over a year.
We're not big Instagram
Yeah,
people.
I'm not a gram person.
Have.
I don't do it for the gram. I haven't got locked into the gram.
I don't think I've posted one thing on Instagram. The only reason why I got it was to monitor our daughter when she got it when she was like 12, and that was over 10 years ago.
It's actually not as bad as I thought. Our last episode was May 13th.
Okay.
So about midway through May. Yeah.
So 2 months.
Yeah.
All right.
So we've taken a 2-month hiatus. Life just happens, y'all. Like, stuff comes up. We got busy with some baseball stuff towards the end of the season. We had some personal stuff come up kind of that we needed to take care of. We had another couple deaths in the family since then.
Yeah.
That have not been devastating deaths. They're like deaths we knew were
still.
Yeah, sure.
We knew they were coming, but still impactful.
Sure. Yeah, I don't mean to make little of them or light of them or anything like that. But they're just it's like the business of life. And it's sad to say that, but you got to deal with the business of life when those types of things happen.
I was almost thinking we should just do like seasons.
We should do seasons.
Like where we'd release so many episodes and then we take a break.
That's actually kind of a cool idea.
And then we do another set of seasons. Like a spring.
Like a spring line?
Yeah, summer.
Yeah.
And then,
we can kick it around. It's our show. We can do whatever I want.
Yeah,
whatever
I thought about
we want.
doing that.
So,
and then that way we can take a little break to kind of catch up and also have more content. Like,
yeah, sometimes it gets hard
we run out of stuff to talk about.
That's true.
So
that's why we rely on you guys to send us messages and tell us what you want us to talk about. Sometimes we don't know. Sometimes we don't have a plan a lot of the times. We just start having a conversation. And we do that a lot with TikToks, even when it may seem like there's a plan. I'm just kind of messing around with the camera and whatever comes. I mean, the thing is with TikTok, I have so much video on my phone that I've never put on TikTok.
Which, by the way,
we'll get to that in a minute.
Yeah, we have to talk about one video you've yet to post.
But anyway, welcome back. We're glad to be back. I don't know if we'll stay as consistently back. I mean, we'll try.
Yeah, that's why I think the season thing's a good thing, where we do so many episodes and then.
All right. Well, we'll have to see what that looks like, so we can plan that out for people and say, here's when you can expect there to be episodes.
Yeah.
And how long and whatever. So we'll do that between now and next time.
Okay.
And we'll have an update on that. But I actually don't think that's a terrible idea. Before we get too deep into this, make sure you subscribe. If you're not subscribed, make sure you find us on TikTok. That's where we do most of our stuff, is on TikTok. And tell your friends about it. If you're a like-minded person, which means to me, I feel like if you're like-minded with us, it means you're probably a Gen X person. You're an empty nester. You like to hang out in the water. We like to pool and lit. A lot of people like to boat and lit that follow us.
Or if you listen to the podcast, you've found our marriage journey interesting and something you can relate to.
I was going to get to that. Like we've spoken a lot about our personal marriage and just ups and downs with that, and just life really. Like how we probably not the right way, but how we navigated through life
I
together
feel like I have wine teeth.
and got to where we are. You might have wine teeth. I probably have wine teeth too. I'm having a little bit of wine. I had a steak for myself for dinner tonight, and I like to have a nice glass of red wine with a steak.
Yeah, he has not been drinking during the week in
A
very long time.
Yeah.
So the only time he pops that out is when he can have wine with steak.
Wine or maybe like pasta. So like, man, wine is amazing with food. Period.
Wine's amazing by itself as a food group. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna ever get you off that. That's just the way that is. But so yeah, man, we apologize for being absent, and we had a lot of people kind of reach out and just go, hey, just making sure you guys are okay, and hey, when are y'all gonna start doing episodes? And I would try to answer them. Probably didn't do a great job of answering them, but here we are.
Well, also, if you did answer him, it was kind of like, I don't know.
Yeah, because I didn't.
Whenever
really,
the time
yeah,
is right.
Yeah, because I didn't really know. So yeah, I mean, I think we just. We did get really busy with Texas baseball towards the end of the year with super regionals, and a trip to Omaha that we didn't get to go on.
Which go them because they made it to Omaha.
Yeah, but they made it all the way to Omaha, so good on them. Won a game out there. That's
better than it has been.
yeah. Some teams don't get to go out there and win a game at all. So yeah, a pretty good season. I think they could have done better. I think they did a lot of like what they did last year, where they got too good at the wrong time, and other teams were getting better. The team that won it all, and we're not going to say their name around here because we don't like them, but that team just got extremely hot the last month and a half of baseball.
That's all it takes.
And I mean, it was like ridiculous on hot. If you know anything about baseball, what you probably saw out of that team, you may not ever see that again in terms of just how that team just clicked at the right time and just ran through the postseason. So, I mean, congrats to them. That's kind of how baseball is sometimes. You get hot at the right time. You get to win it all. The Texas Rangers won a World Series one year in a similar fashion. They just kind of got hot. One of the worst franchises in baseball history.
I feel like we always have to kind of touch upon sports, though, in our podcast because it's what we both enjoy and have in common. Like, we like to watch
It's a big
sports.
part of our lives.
Yeah.
Big part of our
we
lives.
travel a lot to go watch sports.
We even watch some of the World Cup stuff,
and
which we're not big soccer
players.
fans.
Or players for that matter.
Yeah, we're definitely not soccer players, but we're not huge soccer fans. I wouldn't say we're even minimal soccer fans. We watch it basically every 4 years when the World Cup comes on. Maybe probably like every year and a half, 2 years, we'll actually watch a soccer match from the beginning to the end. And it's always international. It's going to be the women playing, the men playing, or the Olympics. So that's our story on. But we're proud USA people. We will watch stupid stuff that we don't like
if the
US is competing in it. So that's just kind of what we do. But yeah, we watched some of the World Cup, and actually, to be fair, I thought some of those games were really good.
Yes, I did too.
So I don't know. I mean, I just don't think I'll ever be a big soccer fan, and it's not necessary. I'm not one of those like, oh, soccer sucks type of dudes. I'm not one of the like, oh, it's too boring type of dudes. Because legitimately, some of those World Cup games were like exciting. They were fun to watch. It's just a time thing for me. I just don't have enough time to watch that many different sports and still be married and have.
I don't know what it is about. Shut up. I don't know what it is about for me, but because football is my favorite. I'm not gonna lie. I just love the physicality, the contact of that sport. Our American football, I should say that.
No, it's football.
Yeah, okay. And so that's my favorite. And I don't know what it is. What maybe baseball has a big piece of interest to me because our son played it pretty much all his life. Yeah. But there's something about soccer that's just kind of boring to me. So I don't know why.
Yeah, we just don't have, people, it sparked, this whole World Cup thing sparked, because we got embarrassed by the Netherlands. Or no, Belgium. Belgium, like, absolutely embarrassed us. Like, made us look like we've never even played this game before. 4-1 in soccer, or whatever it ended up being, is, like, bad. That's like an ass kicking.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even that close. Like, we literally... there was like 5 seconds of that entire game where we were better than them.
Right.
And it was one kick that we scored on. So, and so it sparked a lot of debate of like, man, how come the United States can't be better at soccer? And we just do not have a soccer culture.
Yeah.
It's just not something. And I told you, you know, babies in the United States, the first ball they hold is not even close to a soccer ball. It's a basketball, it's a baseball, it's a football. And then some families, they'll get a soccer ball. Most families in the United States, I don't even think our kids ever had a soccer ball until they started playing.
Yeah, until we started putting
until we actually put them in soccer and they played for a few years. So anyway, that's all that I could go on for hours about that. I'm not going to do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we did some sports. We had some family things going on, and then we had like a little destination 4th of July getaway,
like a little mini family reunion for
Mimi,
my side of the family.
Yeah, Mimi put on for us, which was really it was good. It was short.
It was surprisingly a lot more fun than I thought. I was kind of going, I got to take some days off for this.
Yeah.
We got to drive there, which it really wasn't that bad of a drive. But, I mean, but man, it's always fun to catch up with family and have those late night just talks and laughs. And
it was really
silly with each other.
It was a fun trip.
It was fun.
And we had this whole like 1,200 acre ranch to ourselves.
Yeah.
It's called the Lone Star River. A bunch of people asked about it.
Yeah.
It's the Lone Star River Ranch in Lone, and that's Lohn, Lone, Texas. It's like southwest of Brownwood, kind of out in the middle of nowhere.
It took 25 minutes to get to the closest like grocery store.
So it's in between like Santa Ana and Brady, Texas. Just out there in the middle of nowhere. But it had like 5 miles of riverfront and like private riverfront and ponds. And obviously there was a swimming pool, really nice.
The only downside, the river wasn't really swim friendly.
Yeah, the river was very obviously grown up. Like it's natural and all that. But there was been a ton of rain leading up to us going. And so the water was really, murky.
Dark.
And and then it was odd because it was murky, but it wasn't moving. Like the parts of the river on this property were very still. Like the river wasn't running. And so the
accommodations were awesome. Like
the house was beautiful. There's a TikTok of the house. Go check that out.
The accommodations. Everybody had their own bedroom, their own bathroom.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just really nice.
It's a really nice. I don't know how expensive it was. I have an idea of how expensive it was. It's going to cost you, but it's so big you can bring a lot of people to this.
Yeah, it's a good family reunion.
It would be great for a family
retreat
reunion.
kind of place.
Yeah, for like a work retreat, whatever. I would recommend it. We had a blast. Saw some wildlife, heard some coyotes one night, which is something I don't think you've ever heard. You said, and I haven't heard that in years since I was a kid. So yeah, it was a fun trip. We did that. We drove back on 4th of July. Matter of fact, jumped in the pool a little bit. I feel
we
like
got to spend 4th of July. Our kids could not come on that trip with us.
Right, so we got to hang out with them.
Our
That was
daughter's very pregnant, and our son had to work, and so we got to come back and spend the 4th of July with them in the pool,
which was nice.
Yeah.
But I was just gonna say, like, summer is like halfway over.
I know. I just said that today at work. I'm like, it is halfway through July,
and
I don't feel like we've had enough pool inlets.
We haven't had enough pool inlets at all. So, hopefully we can. I mean, we've been in this little, what do they call it, super El Nino thing.
Yeah, we're getting
where
weird
it's like
weather.
The weather is cool and it's wet and like the part of the state we live in just doesn't do like this very often in the summertime. So. Yeah. It's been a weird. It hadn't necessarily stopped us from enjoying the pool, but it's definitely slowed us down for sure. So, anyway, we'll like before we know it, it's going to be football season, and that seems nuts to me.
Also, before we know it, we're going to have another member of the family here.
That's right. Quit jumping the gun.
So
always jumping the gun. We do have another member of the family.
Oh, yeah, another furry member.
Some of y'all should know. We haven't posted any videos. Like I think matter of fact, I think I put it in our story one day.
Okay.
Mama got a new kitten. And some people were like, oh, and someone actually commented on a completely separate video. Show us the cat. Show us the new cat. And I've got some videos. I just haven't posted them yet. I got some videos of, and I'll let you tell the story. So tell the folks the story of how this little kitty, and she is a little kitty. Became our kitty.
Yes. Well, we've been going back and forth. We got our first cat as a kitten who came through our fence, and she was hurt, and wasn't the plan to have any animals since we were going to be empty nesters, but she just won us over. So we kept her. What do they call it? The cat adoption or distribution center? Cat distribution center. That's how we got her. She chose us and came up and found us.
Oh, I've never heard that term
Yeah,
before, but
it's the
okay.
cat distribution center. So, she's 3, and we've been going back and forth on whether or not we wanted another cat to keep her company. And with our daughter having a baby and our son, he goes out of town Monday through Thursday. Like, we're gonna run out of people to come keep her company. She can fend for herself while we're gone. Automatic food, water, and litter box, but she needed some attention, somebody to play with. And so we're like, man, should we not? And then before we went on this family reunion,
Let me stop you right there. We've always opted not.
We've always opted not.
Decided that's
fair.
probably
Yeah.
a bad idea.
That's probably a bad idea.
Because she's a street cat.
Yes.
Like, even though
she's got a lot of street in her.
Yeah, even though she came to us as a little bitty thing, and we've had her ever since.
I wouldn't say feral though. Not feral.
She's not feral,
Yeah.
but she's definitely got
Not
some
feral.
streaks of street in her.
Yeah.
And she gets in fights with the male cat that comes over, and I think he's just coming over to I think he's honestly just coming over to see what's going on and be friends.
I don't know.
And I've seen her.
He comes on her turf.
Yeah, right. Well, exactly. That's what I'm saying. She is very, very territorial.
Mm-hmm.
I have seen her run out of our house to attack him because I'm walking up the sidewalk.
Mm-hmm.
So she is very territorial, which is why we've always just said, it's probably not a great idea.
Yeah.
Continue, Mama.
So we're gearing up, all the family, my extended family and everything, getting ready to go on this vacation to this ranch. And when we get to the ranch, my sister's telling us this story about how right before they left, they rescued this kitten from the tree. And she's like, I don't know where it came from. Looks like a stray cat or a stray kitten. We gave it some water, gave it some food. And, my sister, she's not a cat person. She's going to let this kitten be, whatever. That's her choice. And so we all go on this vacation. And she was just joking with me saying, hey, I found this kitten, you want it as a pet for Ziggy or as a, companion for Ziggy. I was like, no, I don't think she needs another friend or anything like that. So we get home on that Saturday, 4th of July, and she sends us a video of this kitten meowing and climbing on her and just being the sweetest thing ever. And she is the cutest. So she was there for how many days outside? Just waiting outside my sister's house.
She went down there on Tuesday, right?
Yeah, she was down there Tuesday, so she came back Saturday, and the kitten's still there. And so I'm like, dang, this thing's so cute. And then I start playing the video to our cat, and she starts meowing, and her tail starts wagging and doing a little flicker with her tail like she's excited. And I was like, all right, it's a sign. She's ready. She wants a kitten.
So we hop in the vehicle and we drive an hour and 20 minutes.
Yes.
Hour and a half. One way.
One way. So it was a 3-hour round trip.
To pick up this cat. And she is a cutie, 100%.
Adorable. I would show her now, but I'll get to that in a second.
And so we bring her home. And we didn't really do a lot of research on cats. And
we kind of did, but we thought,
it's fine. That's fair. You did some research, which basically, if you haven't had a cat before, bringing another cat into a home with a cat, it's like an ordeal. It's like a process, and it's like a days, weeks long thing to get to properly, they say, introduce a new cat, right? So you had told me there was like this introduction thing. I didn't really understand like the gravity of it because I had cats when I was a kid, but they all came from the same mother, a stray that came and dropped
together.
Yeah, she dropped 4 kittens and then hauled ass. So we had like 4 kittens all of a sudden, and they all grew up together.
I had read about it too and thought, there's no way it's this hard. Like, come on.
So anyway, our idea is to just bring her in the house. I set her down on the little ottoman.
She's in a carrier. The
a
kitten's
little
on a
carrier thing. I set her down on the ottoman, and she starts meowing. and our other cat hears it, and she
Jumps up.
gets all excited, and
She's like, "Oh, what's
she
that?"
comes down there and pokes her head up like right in front of the thing, and the little one hisses at her. So I don't know if that was the first blow. I don't know if our cat Ziggy was like excited about this until that, and then she was like, "Oh hell no."
I think she would have always been, "Oh hell no." She was just interested as to what's in the box.
Yeah,
What's in
and
the
that's fair.
box? You know.
So then we're like, shoot, like this isn't right. This is not going
This
well.
is not gonna. Yeah. Let's do what the interwebs tell us to
Well,
do.
we decided after a day to do that. We went through the whole first day like just trying to do it on our own, and then we did what the internet says, which is like put this other one in its own little spot, keep them separated.
Which is very difficult to find a place because our cat has
free reign over the whole house.
I mean, she's got a spot for everything that she likes to do, and I'm like, where am I going to put this kitten?
Yeah. Anyway, like long story short, we've gone through a lot of that process. My major worry, and I'm sure yours too, initially was the kitten is little. She weighs like 2 pounds.
She's 9 weeks, and our
Ziggy, I don't know what she weighs. I'm gonna find out tomorrow, but she's probably
3 years old. So
yeah, she's an adult like full size cat, even though she's probably not as big as most full size cats, but she's big enough.
And we're looking down because she's in the room right
she
now.
She would squash this little kitty, and that was my concern. I was like, I would feel like absolutely terrible.
Dogs. I mean, I don't know enough about cats, but I know dogs, if they want to fight and want to kill each other, they will kill each other. And I don't know about cats, and I really don't want to find that out.
Yeah. So anyway, we spent a lot of time watching them interact, and now we just don't care because they are both scared of each other. They hiss and piss.
We did the whole separation thing, like it said. We brought her home Sunday, and Sunday we tried to make it happen, didn't work, and so Monday we were full force into keeping them separated. And then our son came over and saw the kitten on Friday and was like, "You guys have got to let her out of this bathroom." Well, she was in our bathroom and our bedroom. "You got to let her out of here. She's going stir crazy." And we're like, "Okay, let's do it." Because we did the whole toy exchange thing, scent exchange thing.
Yeah,
like,
too long of a story here. The bottom line is, I feel like they've gotten a little better, but they're still very aggressive. I mean, now they can go up to each other, and then one of them hisses, the other one hisses, and they kind of run their own direction. And the kitten is always following her around because she just wants to play, and she just wants like to, whatever she wants. I don't know what she wants, but
we're empty nesters, and now we've done and gone and complicated our life like even more.
This one.
I had regrets initially when I kept our first cat, and then very quickly did they become, I'm so glad we did. And hopefully the same thing happens with this kitten.
I don't know. I think I don't know. If any of you out there have any experience with this and could tell us a story that's going to make us feel better.
Is there hope for them?
Yeah. Is there hope for them to like? So I think they'll coexist in the house. I'm not worried about that.
Yeah, our vet said at the very, least they'll just hopefully call a truce.
Yeah,
we'll see.
So I think that'll happen. I mean, they're doing that now.
But we have to watch them very closely till the kitten gets a little bigger.
So if there's hope that they'll be like best friends and sleep with each other, like snuggle up with each other and stuff like that, let us know. Tell us your stories. We'd love to hear that.
Empty nester problems.
Yeah, empty nester with cat. So I made a joke that Mama is now legit like a old cat lady. And no offense to old cat ladies, but
I don't know why I bring it upon myself to just complicate life, but I don't know. I guess I need someone I need something to take care of. I guess that's my kryptonite.
You take care of me, babe. You could
Please.
try taking care of your husband.
Okay, I do take care of
you. Big boy. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so that's kind of what's been new on our radar here lately. So I don't know. We'll do a TikTok with Mama and the cat because the new one. Because some of y'all have asked about that. And again, I have some video of her like playing around, and she is wild. She's funny to watch.
Anyway, we had to keep them separated so we could film this podcast. So we have the big cat in here with us, and the kitten's out there playing in the living room. Probably
tearing everything up.
Yeah,
but
we'll find out when we leave.
But yeah, that's kind of a catch up on us, I guess, for the last, 2 months. We did a video the other day, and I wanted to talk about this. like we're gonna dive right into episode 1, just coming back on season 2.
Oh, okay. We're doing this season
Well, I mean,
2.
I think we are. You said we
Okay.
were, so I'm just going with it. I'm just gonna go with it. We did a video about how you get into like these secondary arguments. Like you get into an argument with your significant other, and then like you get into a fight, and the fight becomes actually about the argument now and not about the thing you were actually arguing. Does that ring a bell? You remember we did that in the
Yeah,
pool?
but you're gonna have to give an example because
Okay, so perfect example would be, let's say I'll just use an example that happened tonight, and this didn't turn into a secondary argument, but so this is just another glimpse into Mama and Big Boy. I have a knife and a pair of tongs in my hand that are clearly dirty. I just used them to cut my steak, and I walk over to the sink, and Mama is standing in front of the sink with the kitten. And so I walk.
snuggling the kitten.
No. Oh, you don't have to defend yourself. It's not a big deal. But this is how we get into secondary fights, because you do this. Just let me finish the story. We'll get there, and then we can fight the secondary fight. So I'm just trying to get to the sink so I can wash these things off. Mama is oblivious, standing there, and I like. So if you don't know me, which a lot of y'all probably really don't know me, obviously. I get mad when people are like standing in the middle of the aisle at the grocery store talking. I get mad when people sit in the turn lane too long when the light turns green. Like that stuff like drives me crazy. And so Mama was doing the equivalent of standing in the aisle at the grocery store talking to her friend. Like just complete, and I'm literally right in front of her.
The only difference is I'm Mama. But go ahead.
What is that supposed to mean? Yeah, you get special
not a
treatment. I
stranger.
don't even beat you up. Anyways, so I'm standing there, and I finally just go, I don't even know what I said.
It was not nice.
Yeah, I'm sure it wasn't nice. I was like, could you just move or something so I can wash these dishes? And he's, oh, I didn't know you were there, which is, well, I mean, I
How do you not know I'm there?
Exactly. I was
I
standing
right here.
standing right.
Dishes.
Yeah, I was standing right.
I'm not
I was
paying
standing
attention
right.
to you. I'm
How could
snuggling
you
the
not
cat.
see me there though? Is what I'm saying. I'm a huge person.
I just wasn't clicking in my head.
So this is the perfect example how like then you get mad about something else that the person said, and then it turns into a fight about like the rules of the argument, not necessarily the fact that you were standing there. And I just use that as an example because it was literally the last thing that has happened to us where we got irritated with each other. So yeah, do you guys ever do that? Like where you something happens, one person gets mad, you kind of start getting back and forth about it, and then someone says something that triggers a different reaction and kind of flips
And then you
into
forget what you got mad about.
yeah, it kind of flips you into a different argument. And it's usually, like I said, it's usually about like the rules of engagement of the conversation, not anything else. We do that all the time. And it's I don't know. I can't tell if it's good or
Why
bad.
have one argument when you can have two?
2 for 1, I guess,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, that's
There you go.
You might call it an argument threesome. Right?
Maybe.
Speaking of threesomes, we've been watching that Shameless show. I think we told you guys we were watching that.
I can't remember. But
I think
there's
we-
8 seasons, so I'm sure we were watching it
Yeah,
back
we were
in
watching it, and I
May.
think we talked about it a little bit. We just got to the part, and
Well,
I'm not even.
spoiler
I'm not even
alert.
going to spoiler alert it. This show is so freaking old. We were probably the
We're
only
in
2
season
people.
7.
We're probably the only 2
right?
people on the planet that have not watched this show, that care about watching this show. That's probably accurate. We're the part where the dude's wife decided she was going to marry the
and
other
Svetlana, I think.
and
Her
yeah,
name.
Svetlana. We're gonna get married, so Svetlana didn't get kicked out of the country, and then they end up in like this crazy love triangle thing, which is it's actually hilarious.
Svetlana, is that how you say her name?
Svetlana.
Okay, she's one of my favorite characters in that show.
She is a great character.
She's hilarious.
I'm out here looking for my Svetlana, y'all. Just so you know, if you know her, if you got any tips or tricks, or you know somebody, just let me know. But anyway, I thought that part, that episode, or that little part of 2 episodes, I think is what it really is. So far, has been hilarious.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah. So we have argument threesomes, and I don't know. It's funny. a lot of times I literally forget what we were even originally arguing about. So maybe it is good.
Oh, there you go. It's our mind tricking
But
itself.
I think ideally though we wouldn't get in secondary fights. We're just really good at
We're
like stashing it
that's
away.
our love language.
Yeah, our love language. It probably is. Like we might be the couple that like gets in the police called on them.
We like to roast each other. We like to pick at each other. It's just what we do.
I think you like to pick at me a lot. I don't really I really don't enjoy picking at you that much.
Gosh, please.
But anyway, we did get a lot of responses on that. And I think it was I think everybody sided with me, babe. Just kidding. I don't even remember. I don't remember. I might be confusing two different videos we did too. Who knows?
know.
Like I don't remember anything ever. So, but yeah. So if you guys get in secondary fights, if you got any tips for us, like we try to give you guys tips, give us some tips. How do you? I mean, I think we should just probably not talk is what we should do. We should just go to like separate corners. Let the time, let the what is it called in between innings or not innings in between rounds in boxing? That's what we need to do.
I'm gonna start doing what I did with the kids when they were younger. I want you to go into your room, come back out, and try to say that again. In a different way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's.
Oh, they hated it when I did that.
I will really hate that.
But it worked so good.
That's definitely not going to work with me.
That was not how you talk to me. That's not what we say. So let's go to your room, come back out, and redo. Second chance.
Anyway, here's the secondary arguments.
Oh my God.
With your spouse that you love and you do anything for. Grandbaby update. I know you want to talk about this. You haven't talked about this. You hadn't talked about this in a long time.
Yeah.
With the folks here, so I'll give you the floor.
Well, I don't know what to say. It's kind of. I don't even feel like it's real, but it's about to be real. So she was 36 weeks pregnant now. So we are on like baby watch, and she is getting. You don't ever want to tell a pregnant woman they're huge, but she has a belly. She's all belly, and it is like 2 miles in front of her, I feel like. So
this is all true. She is very front heavy.
Front heavy, all belly. And she's been told that he's big. So we'll see. I don't know how much bigger she can get, honestly.
She can get a month more big because she's got, I mean, if everything goes the distance, so to speak, another month. But here's the other thing, though. That's an inaccurate science. Like deciding, it's like
when the due date is.
Yeah,
like
when the due date is and all.
Pregnant?
Like she is scientifically full term, right?
Yeah.
Like she can deliver this baby, and this baby will have no problems.
I think they say 37 weeks, but she's not far from that.
Well, she probably would have just hit that, I would think.
No, not till next week.
I think you're wrong.
I'm 100% right.
We're gonna have to Google it anyway. Yeah, she's very pregnant. Starting to be very uncomfortable.
Yes.
Like I feel like
she's ready to have the baby.
I feel like I feel like being pregnant in just like probably like at the halfway point has to start becoming just not comfortable at all. But like certainly I remember with both of ours that last probably month and a half, like just
sleeping is what's the hardest.
Just I mean I just feel like you can't. I just feel like you can't get comfortable. It's got to be hard, like having all that weight coming off of you. But I just cannot.
I bought his first cowboy hat.
Oh yeah.
And his first, I wouldn't say pearl snap, but his, I bought it from like Cavender's, like a little onesie, like collared button up.
It is
onesie.
A pearl snap.
I guess it's pearl snap, so I got him that because his other grandma got him cowboy boots, little. Of course, infant boots. And so, yeah, I think we're ready for him to get here.
Ziggy's gonna come join the
I think
party.
we need to start. One of the things we didn't think about is we should probably buy something in case we wanted to keep him, like to spend the night. I didn't even think about that.
What in the world is this cat doing?
I guess they can't see that.
Yeah,
She's having fun up there.
They can see that.
Oh.
You need to reach around and pull your little screen back and get her down. You're gonna have to go the other direction. It's the other side that's.
Oh God, I can't reach that.
Yeah. So I don't. What do you mean? We need to buy something in case he wants
like
to.
a crib or something to keep him in.
No, he can just sleep in like a playpen thing or something. Right? And didn't she buy like a traveling playpen thing? That's good. That's good.
I don't know what she bought. I don't remember.
So yeah, we do not need to buy a crib. That's
Well, not a crib, but like a playpen thingy or something for him.
she has one.
Okay.
He doesn't need his own personal crib, and we ain't keeping him like super early on in this process. Wrong answer.
Well, we can't really, because especially if Mama needs to feed him like the
That's
way
what
she
I'm
wants
saying.
to.
Like this, don't. You're getting ahead of yourself.
This is going to be a new
Chapter.
a new stressor.
We're gonna go from
on Mama and Big Boy's marriage. I think
we're gonna go from being empty nesters to being grandparents way too fast.
Yeah, I know.
Like, I feel like we just got started and got in the groove.
I mean, I'm excited. I'm ready.
Yeah.
But it's like, we just got used to this, like, not having to care for anyone else, really.
Well, and again, he's not our kid, so we don't have to.
Yeah, but I know.
We don't have to, like, keep this kid off the streets.
I know
like, I mean,
that.
So
It's not a rescued kitten.
Yeah, you just need to settle down. I think you're getting a little too hyped up. But no, it is starting to become like a realer thing, and it's going to be here really quick. I feel like I mean, because I don't know about you guys, but the older I get, my weeks just snap by now. Like, I mean, I feel like I'm going to wake up and be dying or something soon. Like, you know, where like it's just like that's how fast life goes. When you're a kid, do you remember when you were a kid and like
took forever
school
for things
year
to get
started?
here. Yeah.
And you kind of got excited or whatever. There's that little bit of excitement about school. And then you start to get excited about Halloween.
Yeah.
And then you start to get excited about Christmas.
Yeah.
And those things just seem like they would never get there. And now it's like we just get through putting the Christmas stuff up and it's Christmas again.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, literally, I think you get busier when you get older, right? And life just starts speeding up, and it's kind of scary almost.
Well, you have
like
a job that you have to go to every day.
Right. I mean, we had school, but I don't know. I can't explain time obviously does not go faster, but I cannot explain what the psyche behind why it feels like it does the older you get. But anybody you talk to that's older will tell you that, like they just feel like time is going faster and faster and faster. And maybe it's because you get less and less of it as time goes on. I don't know. I don't mean to get too deep on y'all, but I don't know.
It does go by faster.
It
that's
does.
For
It
sure.
seems like it. So point being, it won't be long. We'll have a grandbaby, little boy.
We might have to take another little hiatus. It might be like podcast here, podcast there. We'll see.
No, we're going live from the
from the
go
hospital
live
room.
from the hospital room.
Maybe do some TikToks. Hey, we're grandparents. Of course, we're not showing the baby, but
yeah. So we'll back up to the cat. I can't remember if I said it. We'll do some cat TikToks. Mama will do some kitty cat. Tell the folks what her name is.
Her name is Luna.
Luna, and why is her name Luna?
I don't know why. I mean, it means moon, but I was trying to find. So once we show a picture of her, you'll see that she's got. I guess she's a tabby. Is it a tabby cat?
She's a calico.
Calico. Okay. Calico cat, but she has white markings. So it looks like she has like these pantyhose on her hind legs.
Yeah, she's got socks
all
like
white.
all
They're
the way to her
socks.
knees on her rear legs, and then the front feet, like just basically the toes,
Yeah.
are white, and
And
then
then
she has a little
cocaine smear
Yeah,
on her nose.
we couldn't tell if she was a boy or a girl. We were going to call it Pablo if
Yeah.
if it ended up being a
Pablo
boy.
Escobar.
And then she has a white belly. So
Yeah.
she's our other cat is Calico.
She's all
And
calico.
yeah, I think it's Calico. You made me, when you said Tabby, that made me like
Well,
question myself.
I don't remember.
Let me
As far as markings, what
I
it's
want to
called.
make sure we're correct on this. I don't like to be
So
wrong.
while you're looking, I'll tell. So our big girl cat is Ziggy. Our son named her. And so I kept looking, like, what should we name a cat with white markings? And everybody's like, Boots, Mittens. And everybody's like, you have to. If you have a cat with white markings on their legs, you have to call them this name. And I was like, I want more of a real life human name. I don't know why, I just do. And we want something completely different. So if we called our cats by their names, they knew who was who. So they didn't sound alike. So, and I saw Luna. Luna means moon.
She is a tabby. They are tabby
Cat,
cats.
that's what I thought.
You were
Okay.
right.
Tabbies. Anyway, so she's Luna for the moon. In Greek mythology, it's a very feminine, soft, I guess, I don't know.
You said she
Roman
was some kind of
mythology.
like mythological
Yeah.
something or other. Yeah, so back up. The cats are tabby cats, which is a color, not a species.
Right.
And they're mostly all females, I think, is what they
Yes,
say.
yes.
Like 99% of tabby cats are.
But man, if you look at Luna in the face, she looks like a male. Like she has like a male looking face.
I don't know if she's got eyeliner.
She does. She has these cute like black spot or black lines that come right down from her eyes. And she has these really pretty gray green eyes. She's very cute.
She's a cute cat.
She's very gentle when she plays and just very sweet. Y'all couldn't see that.
Yeah, we got to get a cat cam or something. because
Ziggy stared at me and
Yeah.
glared when I said that. Like,
That was
bitch.
funny.
You're cute too, Ziggy. You're cute too.
You're not gentle.
You're not
though.
as nice as Luna, but you're cute too.
Anyway, Mama, what is your moment of the week or month and 2 months or whatever?
You know what? I'm just gonna say what happened to me today because I can't think of anything.
All right.
You cooked steak for dinner tonight. I was not feeling steak, and I said, you know what? I'm just gonna go get a salad on my way home from work and from Chick-fil-A. So I go through the drive-through, get my salad that I always order, and thank you. Of course, they're awesome. Love them. They're so nice. My pleasure. They're so friendly. And then I start to drive away, and I just happen to look in the bag and see it's the completely wrong salad. And I was like, man, did I order the wrong thing? Certainly I didn't. And I look at the tag on the bag, and it's what I ordered is what I ordered, but what they gave me is wrong. And so I'm like, that is so odd for Chick-fil-A. And I really wanted the salad that I ordered. And so I went around, parked, and went inside and told them, hey, I ordered this salad, showed them the receipt and all that. And they're like, oh, you could tell they were shocked. Like, I'm sure they don't make errors often. And then so she grabs me the correct salad, and then she brings me the other salad that was incorrect and said, we're just going to throw this away. So if you want to just take it with you, you can take it. And I was like, okay. So I got a free salad.
So I was going to say, so Mama's moment of the 2 months we've been away was getting a free salad today from Chick-fil-A.
I mean,
Which is fair. That's.
they
I would
all
say,
know, like, I'm going to be a grandma. We
I would
already
say-
talked about the kitten.
I would say that's a notable moment because you're right. Chick-fil-A. I can't
I don't
remember.
ever make mistakes.
Yeah, I can't.
She was shocked when I came in there and said that.
I can't remember the last time. I can't remember if I've ever had anything
Yeah.
come
I mean,
out wrong from Chick-fil-A.
And it was completely wrong. It wasn't like they put breaded chicken nuggets on there when I asked for grilled chicken. It was a completely different salad.
Yeah.
Like they really shrewded that.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm glad that you got your extra
Yeah.
salad. My thing is, like, are you going to be able to eat that salad before it goes
I
bad?
know, because we are doing family dinner tomorrow night.
Which maybe that's going to be what we have because nobody said what they want.
Oh, I know. Maybe we'll just all have Chick-fil-A. We'll just divide that up and I'll eat off
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A salad.
Maybe. Anyway, That's a pretty weak one. You got to do better next time, or nobody's going to watch the episodes. Nobody's going to
What?
watch
That's
season
good.
2. Nobody's going to watch season 2.
Who doesn't thrive? Well, I don't say thrive. Isn't it just an odd, exciting, kind of weird moment when Chick-fil-A gets an order wrong? And then you get free food on top of that.
Free stuff, man. That's what it is. It's all about the free stuff. When we left, we were winding up the Big Boy Challenge. Or coming up on the winding down of the Big Boy Challenge, which for those of you that can't remember or never have heard it, the Big Boy Challenge was Big Boy got a little too big, and Big Boy needed to lose 40 pounds. And I gave myself a pretty good amount of time, like probably 5 months, 6 months, 5.5 months.
No, I think you gave yourself 2 to 3 months actually. That's why I was kind of like, are you sure you're gonna be able to do this?
No, that's not right. I started talking about it at the end of last year.
Okay.
So I think it's fair to say I gave myself 4 or 5 months.
Okay.
To get down 40 pounds, and I did not do it. And for those of you that also may not remember, the punishment, not the punishment, what do you call it? Like the dare I had to do if I didn't reach my 40-pound goal weight or 40-pound loss weight was I was gonna have to wear a thong and do a video of me wearing a thong. And so we talked a lot about.
Well, he likes to put me in thongs all the time, so that was
I don't
my
like to put
thing.
you in thongs. You like to put you. I like to look at you in thongs. I like to get you out of thongs.
So anyway, I told him, well, now you have to wear a thong.
Yeah, and so we talked about like it was really hard for. She bought me a Speedo like a few years ago, and this was back when I was actually in really good shape. She bought me a Speedo, and I couldn't get the damn thing over my legs. Like and it was a decent size. Like it was an XL or a double X, or I don't remember exactly what it was, but it should have fit. And I couldn't get it over my legs because my legs were so big. And I don't mean like fat ladies. I'm talking like these were some big muscular legs. And so I was like, man, am I even gonna be able to find anything? Like if I have to pay up on this dare, am I even gonna be able to find anything? And so a couple of people sent some. There's a lot of dudes out there apparently that wear this stuff, because a lot of guys were sending me IMs saying, "Oh yeah, check this website, check this website." Anyway, I come home. Well, I don't come home. I like, Mama opened a package one day and set it on my little nightstand, or not my nightstand, like my little vanity area. Like I say vanity, like my dude area in the bathroom, and it was a Speedo. And I left it there. I didn't, I knew I was cooked. I knew like I was
going to do it, y'all.
Hold on. I knew I was going to have to pay up on this bet, but I wasn't like in a hurry to try it on.
He wasn't trying to.
I wasn't in a hurry to try it on. I didn't say when I was going to do the
You didn't
video.
even try to order the stuff to wear it.
Because
to put
you're
on.
right, I didn't. Because anyway, I have a Speedo now, and I actually, what was it, few weekends ago, she coaxed me into putting this Speedo on out in the pool.
Said he had to.
And so I put it on, and there's a lot of video of me in this Speedo.
Now,
it's unseen footage, though.
You need to post it, because that was part of it.
I know. So my question is...
No, but back up. I did ask you, so don't lie. Did it feel good to wear that?
It felt phenomenal to wear a Speedo in the pool. It's almost like you're not wearing anything.
You told me it felt so good.
Which, if y'all watch our TikToks, y'all know sometimes we just...
And I
shed
found
clothes in the pool.
I found a sizing that wasn't small, medium, large, extra large. It was actually like number sizing. So we found one that fit Big Boy. Yeah.
And so there's video of that. And Mama's been giving me shit about not posting it. I will get around to it. I'm trying to think.
You made a bet.
Right. But I didn't make a bet about how I have to do it. There's no specifics about this. Like I'm trying to find.
You lost this bet like almost 2 months ago.
There's no vig on like, there's no like interest or nothing like that. Like this will happen, but I'm just trying to figure out, like, you got to let me brainstorm on this one a little bit.
Okay.
This is more skin, and I'm actually in a video on TikTok in it, by the way. but you can't see it very good because I'm in the pool. But if you knew it was there, you'd be like, oh yeah, the dude's wearing a Speedo. Anyway,
It's not a thong.
it is not a thong.
So I did let him slide on that. It's a Speedo, but not a thong.
Ain't nobody want to see that. Nobody wants to see that.
I mean, I'm kind of
I don't even think you want to see that.
big, sexy.
So anyway, there is video, and like I said, I got to figure it out. I've become a lot less impulsive in my old age on certain things.
Oh yeah, of course that is in that category.
No, even some other things I enjoy. I've become less impulsive. I think that, like, here's a perfect example. Remember when we were younger, and like I wanted a car or a truck or whatever. Like I want that truck. I would like go and be impulsive and get the truck. Now I will literally think for like months, and I'll go back and forth. And sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't, or you know what I mean? Like big things like that. I used to would have just went and did it and been like, whatever, we'll figure it out. Now I'm less impulsive. I want to think about it and make sure I got my ducks in a row. So it'll happen. I just got to figure out how I'm ready for it to happen because it's my body and it's
my body, my choice.
And I show it how I want to show it type of deal.
Okay, fine.
So yeah, and by the way, I've continued on the journey and I've lost some more weight. So, but I mean, who knows? By the end of the summer, I might be looking really good, and then people might actually really want to watch it, and I'll have already released like this other Speedo video. You know what I'm saying? One thing I will say, the thing that weirds me out about the Speedo, so we've been to, y'all see us, we go on vacations and stuff. We go to the beach, we go to Mexico, we've been to Jamaica. We always see guys in Speedos at those places, and it doesn't bother me a single bit. But the thing that does kind of weird me out is the little cup thing that you can buy that like masks your package, but it makes it look like
There's a bulge.
Yeah, it's like an artificial bulge. It makes it look like.
Do you wish I would have got you that?
No, I'm glad you didn't. I just and maybe it's because of the dude we saw that had that a couple of years ago, and because this dude was kind of
so uncomfortable.
This dude was kind of weird, but he had one of the like little artificial bulge things in his Speedo, and I was just like, man, this dude, like, what is wrong with this dude? So
he would walk around.
Yeah, he was all like strutting around, and he was like what was he? How old? He was like early 50s, I think.
Probably.
And he was in okay shape. I mean, he wasn't like terrible, but he also wasn't.
You could tell he took care of himself.
I think he was in the military.
But he wasn't like.
I think he was like a military. Like if I had to guess, that guy was an officer in the army or something. And I can say that because I was in the army, so I can.
I thought he was foreign. Is how he looked foreign to me, but
well, and that's fair because we would see a lot of people there that were wearing Speedos, and you'd hear them talk, and they were a lot of Eastern
never
Europeans.
Heard him talk, but
a lot of Eastern Europeans wear Speedos or like the little, what are they, like the little boy short type thing? They almost look like the slide shorts or whatever in baseball, but except shorter. So anyway, there is this footage. It's locked away in a safe spot where Mama can't get to it.
I mean, I have it on my phone.
Actually, you do. You do have some of it. Damn it!
I have a lot of it.
Shit, you probably have like behind the scenes.
Don't
footage.
go misbehaving, boy.
Yeah. You probably have like behind the scenes footage, man. Anyway, so we'll figure that out. But the good news is that Big Boy is continued to lose some weight and get in some better shape, which has led to better health. And longevity for Big Boy.
Yep.
That's all that really matters.
Because we have a grandbaby coming.
That's right. We got a grandbaby coming. Probably have more soon enough. Anything else you want to talk about before we roll up out of here? Turned on some music.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about our next trip.
Yes. We do have to talk about our next trip, but we will save that till the next episode because I already started the music. And if I stop it now...
Well, you can't ask me if I have anything else to say and then start the music.
Well, it's a lead-in. We just don't have enough time to talk about...
You're cutting me off.
We just don't have enough time to talk about another trip. But we have time the next time to talk about another trip.
All right.
So get ready. Put that in stash of things to talk about. But yeah, thanks for joining us. Sorry it's a little rough. We haven't done this in a while. But thank you guys for joining us.
We'll get back in the groove.
From the Empty Nest. We'll see you next time on Tales